What's up, guys? So I'm here with Bella. She's over there. Where are you at? Right there, stretching. Oh. And we are going to show you a hotel gym workout, because most hotels either don't have gym equipment, don't have weight equipment, or if they do, it's very minimal. So we're going to show you different variations of exercises that you can do at the hotel. You guys, how are we matching? We didn't even plan it. This is the second time.
I know, third time.
Oh, look at the arm days.
What's up, guys? So I decided to do a voiceover to really help and teach you guys on form and why I'm doing the certain things that I'm doing. So I'm doing right now is a warm-up set where I have no weights on the rack. This to really warm up my body and get used to the functionalities of the squat before I really start adding some weights to it. So you want to make sure that your feet is a little bit turned out to be able to go a little below parallel to really target those glutes. So coming up and coming down, I'm really pushing through my heels and putting all of the weight on my heels, because if you kind of focus on your toes, you're going to put a lot of strain on your knees, and you really don't want that. So make sure that you're kind of like balancing on your heels in a way. Alright, now that the warm-up set is over, I usually just do one set for 10 reps, and that's it, and then I start adding some weights and really start the workout. So I added 10 pounds on each side. I have a really bad knee, so I try not to put too many weights when I'm doing squats. And also, I want to give you a little tip, you guys. When you're coming up on the squat, do not lock your knees. That's really huge. You want to keep a bounce in your knees because you don't want to hurt yourself. Anytime you're doing any type of exercises, you shouldn't lock your knees and you shouldn't lock your elbows. Alright, so next is leg press. Most hotel gyms do not have a leg press machine. So we got creative and we use the Smith machine as a leg press machine. So what you do is you place the bar on the indented part between your heel and your toes, and you push the bar all the way up and come back down. When you come back down, you'll make sure that your thighs or your quads kind of touch your stomach a little bit, and then you push back up. But again, remember, do not lock out your knees. You don't want to hurt your knees. We also did a one-leg leg press on the Smith machine, which really isolates the leg. If you have a leg that's bigger than the other or one that's stronger than the other, isolating the legs is really, really good for that, where you can really make the other leg that's weaker stronger. But again, this is for advanced. If you can't do this yet, you can just stick to the two-leg leg presses. Alright, the next exercise that we did was donkey kicks in the Smith machine. I usually do donkey kicks either with no weights, with ankle weights or resistant bands, but since I didn't have any of that, we saw the Smith machine, we're like, you know what, let's try it. And let me tell you, it was extremely difficult, but it was a good type of difficult. We did this with no weights just because it was extremely hard for us, and it was the first time trying this, so we wanted to do it with no weights at first. So what you want to do is you want to be in an all fours position, and then you want to put the bar just like we were in the leg press, and then the crevices in between the heels and your toes, and you're going to push as high as you can by contracting your glute muscles at the same time. Hip thrust is probably one of my favorite booty exercises. It targets the booty and the hamstrings because you're really using your glute muscles to push and thrust all the way up, and when you add weights, it's even that much better. So right now, we're using a dumbbell. We usually use barbells, but again, this is a hotel gym, so it doesn't have a barbell, so we just got creative. What you want to do is have your feet shoulder width apart, have your back on a bench where you're balancing off, come down, thrust all the way up, just like that. And always remember to squeeze your glutes, girls and guys, because when you squeeze your glutes, you're going to add more stress to your muscles, which is going to activate more muscle growth, which is what we all want. Alright, the next exercise that we did was called peeing dog or fire hydrants. I think peeing dog is just so much funnier because that's what we look like. So we added 10-pound dumbbell at the back of our knee in a way, kind of held it and bring it all the way up. You also want to be in all fours, just like you see us doing. Also, whenever you're in an all fours position, like doing peeing dog or donkey kicks, make sure you have a bounce on your elbows, just like you see us doing as well. we do not lock out our elbows because you can get hurt that way. So remember to always have a little bounce in your elbows. Alright guys, so this is the last exercise that we did. This is one of my favorite booty exercises to do at the gym, which is the cable kickback. So we put the pulley in the middle of our feet, just like we did for the other exercises, and we really push through and kicked all the way back as if we're kicking somebody behind us. And make sure that the supporting knee, the supporting leg, it has a bounce on it as well. You see that we don't have the leg completely straight, the one that's touching the floor. It has a little bit of bounce, and we're also holding on to the machine. And we're bent over like that so we can get a better complete range of motion instead of being completely straight up.
Alright guys, so that is our lower body gym hotel workout. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure to subscribe to Bella's channel and follow her other social medias. See you guys in the next video. Bye. Bye.